So maybe you're about to brand or rebrand your business. I want to give you an example of the perfect brand, Lady Gaga. Her brand is everything she does. It's how she dresses, how she acts, how she interviews, the style of her albums, the covers of her albums, the way she enters at an event, everything like that. All of that is her brand. And it's the same for you, whether you're putting things out there on your social media, whether it's your business cards you're handing out or your brochures, the tangible stuff. It's not just about that now. It's about your persona. So when you're coming up with your brand, first of all, you need to think of the basics. Is the brand going to be you, or is it going to be a company name or a logo or a brand name? If you're going to be out there and being the face and being the person that they deal with, and you're in an industry where they really are talking to you and it's stuff that you can't delegate, they need to be taught by you, whether that's online, face-to-face, whatever, then you're better to go for yourself as the brand. For example, most business coaches are probably best to use themselves as the brand. Life coaches, personal trainers, that kind of thing. If you want to plan an exit strategy, so you want to build up your business, maybe you sell a certain kind of burritos, maybe you've got a burrito business and you want to sell that down the track, then that's much easier to do under a different brand. But people like to deal with people. So I encourage most people to make themselves the brand. So some people might think that that is not leveraged and then I can't sell my business down the track. But with my clients, we're always teaching them how to take their business online, require less of their time to teach the things that they're teaching, and therefore if it's leveraged and passive, it's not going to be something you're ever going to want to sell because it doesn't actually require your time anyway. So highly recommend you being your brand, and unless you're selling burritos or something like that, you be the face, you be out there on video, you be there on the social media, you be the person, the human, not the robot that the people are dealing with all the time. So an exercise that I like to get my clients to go through is before you plan your brand, take a piece of paper and go and sit somewhere and brain dump the first 10 things that come to your head about what you want your brand to be like. So that may be, I want it to be fun or funky. I want it to be inspiring and vibrant. I want it to be serious and professional. Whatever it is, the first 10 things that come to your head, write them down, and that's going to give you whatever you're subconsciously telling yourself that you want your brand to be. So don't worry about what other people are going to think. Be yourself in your brand. I mean, when I moved out to being the Jody Jelas brand and coming away from a name, I knew that, I don't talk that professionally. I'm a little bit Kiwi. I can be a little bit crass. And, I'm not the kind of person who will stand in front of a camera or in front of a crowd and be super careful about what I say. I don't mind making the odd mistakes as long as my message is good. So if you're being your brand, make sure that you be yourself, because that's more important than trying to fit into a box. So go and do that exercise, write it down, and the key to writing down those 10 things is put it somewhere when you're creating blog posts or you're talking online, doing anything that's getting your brand out there. Think Gaga, and make sure that you're always in line with those 10 keywords and keeping in line with your brand.